Alright, so last episode we brought in Ottavio from Al Nassr to be backup cam for us in the squad. And the first game of the episode was a tough one against AC Milan, where they got ahead in this one, and Messi would try and do what he does best, dropping bodies left, right and centre, using his incredible dribbling to try to get away from and find a shot. And he almost scored there, but moments later he would do the exact same, and this time no, find the finish and find the back of the net there to put us back in the game. And just before the half-time break, De Bruyne will put us in the lead in this one, but a lucky goal here for AC Milan. The ball just ricocheted and bounced around Bianconero, but Messi would score a penalty late in the game to see us get the victory against AC Milan. After it was looking Juventus, in which Garnacho here got a start, played it across to Messi for a simple tap in there to make it 1-0. But Juventus would get back in this one, and later in the game, David Neres at the bench would score the winner to make it 2-1 here for us to get the 3 points against them. Then up against Inter, Messi would, or do Messi things, scores one, and as you'll see here, he scores two. And then after that, Noah Lang would score a great goal here to make it 3-0 to wrap up the game. Let's get into today's episode. And for the first game of today's episode, we're going to take on Roma here, who are actually currently 6th in the table, a few points behind us at the top of the table. We are a few points clear, but they're still behind us. So they're a big team we have to face. For the first time this season, we're going to take them on at home in the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Let's get into this one and hopefully defeat Roma here to start the episode off with a big win over Roma. Let me know if you like this in the background. I decided to turn the Italian commentary on just for the background audio. So maybe add a bit more, immersion to it. Let me know if you like it in the comments, but I'm going to try it for today's episode. If you guys want me to keep it on and maybe do this for other leagues that we do, obviously if we go to Spain, we'll have the Spanish commentary on. Obviously England will switch it back to English commentary, etc. So if you like it, let me know down below. If not, then I will switch it off for next episode. But I just thought I'd try it for this one. Had the idea, so I thought, you know what, let's try it and see if I like it myself. Obviously, I usually have the commentary turned off. De Bruyne to Noah Lang. Oh, good defending there from Fernando Paredes. I'm not too sure actually plays for Roma these days. I'm not too sure where he's at actually. But I think he might have moved maybe to South America or somewhere like that. Fran Garcia steals it there. Noah Lang. Moise Kean to make it 1-0. Moise Kean does so. Midfield beaten. And Moise Kean, 20 minutes in, puts us 1-0 up here. He's been having an absolutely incredible season so far, with goals and assists to his name, as his 6th goal, I believe, of the season. Unless he scored, obviously we assumed a bunch of games in between last episode and this one, before this game against Roma. But he sneaks it in at the near post there, just past Midfield, and the gap that was left open for him, and puts us ahead in the first 20 minutes of this game here against Roma. Plays it out wide to Spinazzola, who we actually sold to Roma. We sold him back to Roma. Obviously, he was a Roma player before he joined Napoli. So good cross whipped in, and that's going to be headed away by Di Lorenzo to Alex Moret. Feeds it through Messi. Oh, Moise Kean just, the pass. Just intercepted there last second. I thought if I held it off, it would be more likely to go through, but apparently not. That pass was meant for Van Dijk. Oh, no, I'm not going to concede after that. Surely not. Thank you, Moret. We're playing in the centre of the park. How has that pass not gone to Tonali? He's actually stood directly next to him. I don't understand sometimes the passing in this game, how it doesn't make the pass when it's a wide open pass. Okay, Moise Kean. Moise Kean does incredibly well. He could get a finesse shot away. He does so, and Svilar. Finesse for Messi. Straight into Svilar, but that's a bad throw. And Messi, why did he not just shoot? You saw the delay. Oh, I can't deal with it again this episode after last episode. Messi. Through here to Moise Kean. And Moise Kean can make it too. He doesn't somehow. Oh, that pass. No. Bianconero, you screwed us over there by putting no power behind that. Moret's got to save us, and he can't do so. Where was the power in that pass? Why was there nothing? And Roma are level after we should have made it 2-0. Yeah. I just feel like, you know what I feel like, man? That pass should have worked. Roma player IRL. Okay, I thought we intercepted that, but apparently not. Budimir. Puts it back. Tonali does well. O'Reilly. Does well. Moise Kean. Messi. Oh, tap sober, isn't it? If he scores a winner, as he could do here maybe. Moise Kean. Chiesa, just as I was saying, he hasn't done anything. He literally did exactly what I said. He scores maybe the winner. He came on, hasn't really done much, but he may have done the most with this goal by putting us back ahead in the game. In the game we deserve to be ahead in. And Chiesa finds some space for the first time since he came on, and rifles it in the back of the net there to make it 2-1 to us here. And Messi in cam, by the way, has been incredible. He's played great in the cam role since De Bruyne has been taken off, but hopefully we're obviously hoping that De Bruyne is completely fine. Back. Last chance of the game to get a goal. Noah Lang. Chiesa, Chiesa's done incredible there. Chiesa, back on, I was going to say back onto his right and finesse it, but good defending there from Matt Hummels. That's going to be the end of the game. A 2-1 victory over Roma. A deserved victory. We deserved to win. It was a great game, to be fair. Only the issue is that looming injury of Kevin De Bruyne. Hopefully he's completely fine. We'll have a look at the second. And Moise Kean, man of the match, he played great. And hopefully, like I mentioned, De Bruyne is fine. And well, as you can read that right there, Kevin De Bruyne is going to be out for 3 months. That is a big loss for us. That's a very big loss. All right, so for our next game, and our first game without De Bruyne we're going to play is going to be up against AC Milan in the Super Cup semi-final here in the snowy game at the Maradona on the 2nd of January. Let's get into this one and hopefully not miss De Bruyne too much. With Messi now playing at cam, we should be all right. With Chiesa on the right, we should be pretty good. I see De Bruyne is out for another month or so, or another 2 months, I believe he comes back. Next month, obviously, was out for a month now, and he's going to come back next month or in 2 months' time. So he's going to be out for a while. He's going to miss a bunch of big games to the Super Cup here. We're going to try and win this one, obviously the semi-final and then the final next if we do win this one. And he's also going to miss the Champions League round of 16, I believe. So a bunch of big games for him to miss, but we've got Messi at cam, so it should be fine. Let's get into this one and hopefully defeat Milan and advance into the final. But Messi in the cam role. Let's find Noah Lang. So he played great in that last game, and he did take over the cam role in that last 45 minutes, but Pavlovic as well there. He was their best player when we faced them last episode, Pavlovic. Great challenge there from Fran Garcia, who's playing some great football for us at fullback here. There's Noah Lang to make it 1-0 early on. Noah Lang puts it wide to the post. He should have scored or at least put it on target. There's well there. And this is a great play by Ismail Solomakis. Shoots, and Moret makes a good save, and Fanfleet Di Lorenzo is there. Our captain to get the rebound, and he didn't fall straight back to the Belgian. Kids are just brilliant in there. Back into O'Reilly. Then to Moise Kean. Just really can't get that turn to get the shot away. They're closing this down very quickly in that position. But Messi has room. Messi hits it. Alisson denies him though. Back across. Yunus Musa inside here to... Was that Trossard did I just see? Over the triangle here in midfield with Messi, Tonali and O'Reilly. And Messi can feed it through into Chiesa. Chiesa, can he make it 1-0? That's a pen. I was going to say, wait. The advantage appeared for the penalty, you know, because the game thought I was going to somehow carry on and get a shot with it, even though Chiesa was on the floor. I've just been robbed. That should be a red card to their defender and a penalty for us. How did that... I'm so confused at what has happened. Skips one. Okay, Papega's in there though, but we'll keep the possession. Tonali, Moise Kean. Noah Lang just tried to poke it through, but Alisson makes the save there. Hopefully Van Dijk can win this header here. Van Dijk doesn't win a header, but comes back here to us. Pincinero. O'Reilly's got space, he hits it on the turn. And he's wide of the post. I'm not too sure how we haven't scored in this game yet. Havertz, the two Arsenal men linking up here for AC Milan. It's great defending though from Tonali. Oh no, that pass is meant to go backwards. Why did it go forwards? Marek was save. Pabega, he's done well there. Pabega still going, shoots, but to Pincinero. How did he almost have the ball again? There we go, thank you. Messi. Moise Kean. Does well here, but the defender's still there, man. Every time that just happens. Messi. Oh, it's Ricci, man. Why did Messi just stand there, man? There's actually open space behind him. Messi would make that run inside. Any player would make that run inside. Oh no, not Trossard of all players. He hits it. Marek will save. Brought in Carvajal now. Tonali. Neres will also come in as well. Moise Kean. Maybe Jesus as well for him. I'm not too sure. O'Reilly. Great play here, O'Reilly. Can you win this again with a long shot? Nadane hits it. Well, it's wide to the post again. Moise Kean again. They've got 3 or 4 players just there waiting. Messi. Don't call it, referee, thank you. O'Reilly. No go, Noah Lang. Keep it a hero, Noah Lang. No. There's something going on. There's something going on. It's going. Oh, it's going to pens. I didn't know it went straight to penalties. O'Reilly. Nadane. He should have won us the game. Can he score his pen? He does so. Havertz v Alex Moret. I went bottom left. Okay. The stutter there did me in. Noah Lang. Can you score your pen? He does. He makes up for the miss he just had. Luka Modric brought on for the penalties, it seems like. Oh, he's gone left. That's a great pen. Via Messi. Strikes and hits the back of the net. Christian Pulisic. Denied by Alex Moret. Sanchez Tonali, quick fire penalty here. Denied. Oh. Pabega, I believe this is. No, it was Trossard, I believe it went straight down the centre. Moise Kean. We need to score. This one, so. We save this, we win. And Moret is the hero once again in the penalty shootout. He did this last season. And he's done it again. They see us go through to the final of the SuperCoppa, a game we should have won on the scoreline in 90 minutes. Somehow went to penalties. And thankfully, what a great goalkeeper in Alex Moret, who is the penalty killer and saves 2 again. And then Semi Adorici are sending Milan through to the Super Cup final and puts us through. And obviously, for the Super Cup final, we're taking on Juventus here. As you can see, for some reason, over in Saudi Arabia, this final is taking place. I'm not sure if that happens IRL or it was just a one-time thing and this is happening in the game over and over again. But we are going to be playing, unfortunately, over in Saudi for this one. It should be taking place in maybe the capital of Italy. That would make more sense. Obviously, being an Italian competition, it should be taking place in an Italian city or stadium. Just the way it should be. But, money speaks, when money talks, etc. And money wins over everything, to be fair. But for the game, I might start Neres on the right for this one. I feel like he can have a big impact for us in this game. And Kiers off the bench. Kiers has played great, by the way. But I feel like Neres, with his pace and his tricks, play style, his skill moves, everything like that, I feel like that will give us a big boost against Juventus here. And other than that, the team will probably stay the same. I might play Garnacho. No one has been playing great, by the way. I can see he's got 86 shooting. His finishing capabilities is insane. He's so good in front of goal. He's got very unlucky not to score that one in that end of the game against obviously Milan, but obviously did go through on penalties in the end. We did beat them. Obviously, when we're making a bunch of great saves in that game, and also in the penalty shootout, as always, he does so for us there. Let's get into the Super Cup final and hopefully win this one. Obviously, it's kind of the Carabao Cup of the Italian League, not the biggest trophy, not one that people really care about, but you want to win it nonetheless. Let's get into it and hopefully walk out champions and see Di Lorenzo lift the Super Cup. No way through. Neres. Noah Lang looking for Neres, who can maybe win the header. He does so, but the header is wide of the post. I should have maybe tried to head that back to Moise Kean, but the ball's going to be whipped in here by Kostic, who I believe has maybe gone to Turkey. I know he's on loan at Turkey, but I'm not too sure if he's actually moved permanently there. But I don't think he's a Juventus player anymore. IRL has headed in, and Van Dijk heads away only as far as Bremer. He finds Vlahovic, and Moret makes a great save. It was great for us in our Juventus series. Using Vlahovic. Good defending there from O'Reilly, trying to get the ball, but somehow it almost fell back to them. And here, Messi does well there. Can I get it to Moise Kean? Moise Kean can hit it across goal. Moise Kean scores. And the 42nd minute puts us ahead here in the final. But Messi with the assist. I just saw Moise Kean wide open there. I thought, you know what? Let's get the ball into him and take a shot. And cross goal and test our luck. And thankfully, Moise Kean did find the back of the net, and Gotti, their goalkeeper, who is not the high rated of goalkeeper, not mistaken, can't stop him here. And Moise Kean puts us ahead in the Super Cup final, headed towards half-time, and you can see the next Messi right there, celebrating with Antonio Conte. And we're most likely going to bring him on at some point, maybe around the 60th, 70th minute for probably Noah Lang or Neres. Let's see what he can do for us. So the last youth academy player we found was Machante, who's currently out on loan, who will return from loan pretty soon. I just wanted to loan him out for a bit, get him some game time and get him developed more faster in his rating. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take into account you put a full powered pass, which should go a lot faster. Shot taken, good save by Moret by, I believe, a Swedish challenger who took that shot there. It's our corner here taken. That's a 50-minute corner of the game. Whipped in, and Riley heads it away, straight back to a Juventus player, of course, to Kostic. Bremer. Frank Garcia, good block. It's going to be another corner for them. How did they get the ball off you? There we go. Messi. Noah Lang. Moise Kean. Into Noah Lang. He's got Bremer chasing him down. Noah Lang chops inside, sits him down in the process, cuts back, opens the space for the shot and finds the back of the net. We had to go a long way around for that one, but it worked out. The other defender came across when I went to go for the finesse shot after beating Bremer the first time. So I knew I had to turn back and try my luck for a second time there. And thankfully Noah Lang managed to get the space, to get the shot away and find the back of the net. It does border to beat Bremer on 2 occasions, and you know what? We're 2-0 up. Noah Lang, you've got a goal. Let's bring on the next Messi here, and also give Chiesa a run out, why not? Bremer to Koopmanners, back to Nicola Ravella. He hits it, Moret. What a save again there by him. In SC26, by the way, goalkeepers will catch those type of shots, which I love to see. I played a little bit of the beta, and goalkeepers were catching those. Moise Kean. And send forth the next Leo Messi in Vieira. Can he impress Lionel Messi himself here? The Argentinian wonder kid does well there. Messi, can he get an assist from him? God, he makes a good save though. To Vieira. Plays through Leo Messi. Messi cuts it back. Messi denied. Why did he shovel that? I did a finesse shot, by the way. I did a finesse shot. Messi was a Kean into the next Messi and Vieira. Can he get himself a goal here? Vieira, can he score? And he does so. And it's 3-0 here in the 90th minute. The next Leo Messi and Vieira has came on and scored. There's something about the number 18 for our Argentinian wonder kids. Obviously, Marchante was the number 18 before we sent him out on loan. Obviously, he did incredible for us last season. And he did well for us this season as well. And Vieira on his debut in a cup final comes on, gets robbed of an assist or two and scores a goal. He could have had a very similar game to Marchante that he had in a big game, getting a goal and an assist, but here he only gets the goal. But he won't mind. He gets the go ahead there for Messi to get that goal as well. Who got the ball into Moise Kean. We'll win the Italian Super Cup. Let's cut to the trophy lift and lift our first trophy of season 2. And while it's not the biggest trophy in Italy, but it's a trophy nonetheless. The Italian Super Cup is our first one of season 2, adding to our 2 trophies we won last season. Obviously, we won the Scudetto and also the Coppa Italia that we're looking to defend again this season. But the Super Cup is coming back to Naples. Di Lorenzo, the captain, gets to lift the trophy this time round because last season we took the captaincy off him for the finals to give it to De Bruyne and Moret, who deserved it. But Di Lorenzo does deserve this one here. Lifts the Super Cup. And our first trophy of season 2 is won. Can we add another 3 to it? That being the Scudetto, the league title, the Coppa Italia, and also the Champions League. Let's continue the episode and we'll get into our next big game. If there is another big one that I want to play, if not, it will end the episode after this trophy lift right here. Alright, so that's going to call it for the end of today's episode. The next one, as you can see by the background, will be focused more on the Champions League as we made it all the way to the quarterfinals are similarly a few months in between, as you'll see here real quickly. We similarly ran as a team against Benfica as well. Benfica are not a great team, but they're not a bad team, basically. I mean, they're a team that could easily beat, but Aston Villa here, we're going to play them at the start of this episode. As you can see, in the quarterfinals, we last played a game obviously against Juventus, as you can see, and we've simmed a bunch of games in between. You can see all the way through February, all the way through March, all the way to where we are now in April, to speed up the series a little bit, just to kind of get this second season wrapped up a bit quicker than the first one. But the team right now is playing some incredible football, and as we just won a trophy, as we try to win 2 or 3 more this season. And Messi, well, once again, Messi's doing Messi things for us in a chroma. 21 goals and 6 assists at the age of 38, at 84 rated. He is doing insane. Noah Lang, 18 and 7. Moise Kean, 12 and 12. De Bruyne having a solid season. So he was out injured for 3 months. So his recently just came back from injury. But 8 goals and 6 goals and 5 assists from him in the series so far, or in the season so far. Not the best from him, but not the worst. Like I mentioned, it was literally out for 3 months injured. So he just came back literally a week or 2 ago. So he's back from injury, which was to see, and he's back in the team for this episode. But yeah, Messi is on track to maybe win another Ballon d'Or. It would be insane if we ended the series. I mean, he would retire actually, so I don't know if he'd get the Ballon d'Or, because it retires at the end of the season, and the Ballon d'Or happens in November next season. So I think Messi would not win the Ballon d'Or, because I don't think it would be in the game for him to do the ceremony with, which I think doesn't really make any sense, because he should win the Ballon d'Or if he gets the numbers to do so. But since he's retiring, I'm not sure that would work out. But maybe Noah Lang could win it, or Moise Kean, who knows? But as of right now, the team's looking great. Like I mentioned, we're going to face Aston Villa in the Champions League, and that's going to call it for this one. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you're going to enjoy the video. And as always, check out the content I post on the channel. Do some Ultimate Team pack-up income videos, and obviously a bunch of other stuff on my second channel. You can feel free to check that out in the description down below. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.